All right. Nice. I've got this to where I want it. Took a while, but we're here. All right. So, hi, I'm Trey, Broken Path Shaman. Thank you for joining today. I'd like to welcome you to my virtual medicine lodge. And, ooh, there we go. This is where I hope to inspire you by sharing my daily meditation practice. It's really a simple practice of shamanic breathing, and it's for all levels. It's different than most people's breathing, most people's normal surface breathing. Surface breathing? Having a little trouble. Gotta get some water. So yeah, just listen to your bodies. Do it. Do only as much as you can. Like if you don't feel it, don't do it. And then ask questions in chat. I can answer them afterwards. It's a great way for us all to learn. And then I'm gonna start doing something different. So if anybody wants some distance Reiki, I can do that for you too. But it'd be like one person. So the first one to step up and say, "Hey, I want that." So let me get some water. I'll be right back. I guess I should have been ultimately prepared, huh? There we go. Since I'm tripping over my words, it's probably not a bad idea to lubricate the system there a bit, get all the parts moisturized. I don't know where I'm going with that. Just is this live? Can we go and do something else? All right. So I actually have chat up in here. So if anybody posts to chat, I did a bunch of tests the other day. I don't know what comes through, but um, I'll actually see it on that side. Everything's mirrored, so I never know. It's like the cat in the hat. Or which way did they go? Or labyrinth, be more appropriate. So with all that chattering, we're going to get to some meditation. So really the thing I like to let people know is just take an active inhale, or what I do, not telling you what you should do. You do what you want to do. Sit comfortably. Sit however you want. In a chair or something. But I take an active inhale, so try and fill up my lungs as much as possible, relax my diaphragm, also relax the perineum, just all this stuff while keeping a full spine, good posture. So try and take an active inhale and then just let it go. Just release it. So that's a passive exhale. So active inhale, don't hold the breath. Passive exhale, don't hold the breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale. So that's all we're doing. And I do 3 poses for about 10 minutes. Do as much as you can. Don't worry if you can't do it all, if you can only do a minute. My goal is always have something here for folks to tap into. So I have a playlist. It's called Meditation Station. Just click on that. Been meditating for a while, recording them, so you can just pop in, feel like, hey, I can only do a minute. It's not a course, it's a practice. We're just practicing, working together. There you go. All right, so I like to start a timer to respect our time together so I don't go over. And yeah, let's get it rolling. So the first position, I sit on my knees and then a kneeling position. The yoga rooms, or the Sanskrit name for it is Vajrasana. So I like to sit on the soles of my feet, but part of that word means solid, adamant, right? So you can sit on the heels, have my knees a little bit apart. But I'm not here to teach postures, just letting you know that's what I'm gonna do for the next 10 minutes. Then we'll float into some other postures. So let's get rolling. And I like to have my hands in the namaste. So that's just a prayer position. And I keep my thumbs on my sternum. That's my personal preference. And I love to just stare at the tops of plants, trees if you have them outside your window, flowers, houseplants. If you don't have any plants around you, I recommend looking at a picture of a forest or a beautiful landscape and just focusing on the tops of those plants, or focusing on those plants. Ah. like to say that we're a tempest in a teacup with milk. There's a whole bunch going on the inside that you really couldn't see from the outside. One funny thing is I keep about busting my pants. There's some muscles back in my where I sit, and as soon as I relax them and the pants are all tight, just so I really gotta work on that a bit. I don't want to bust anything. But you'd never see that. Oh. Oh. May this Reiki be for the good of all, for the harm of none. If it is not needed, may it nourish the earth. May the healing be complete on all levels. Now, I'd like to remind us to smile, use those muscles at the edges of our mouths, the corners of our lips. It's the bravest action we can do. Oh. No, please never do anything that would be strenuous or uncomfortable. Oh. Now that's the signal for the next posture. So we're going to do a Baddha Konasana, but I like to remind us, be slow while we move into these postures. I've been on my knees for 10 minutes, so let the blood flow, be gentle, be compassionate with the body, don't rush, all these good things. So I haven't been doing the Baddha Konasana, I've been modifying it past few months while I've been going through a spinal injury. So I'm definitely at a point where I could do it most days now, but I don't try. Wow, so I guess that sounds like fear. I guess I'm gonna do it today because I'm afraid. Oh, all right, so Baddha Konasana is a butterfly or bound ankle pose. Baddha Konasana is a Sanskrit for butterfly pose, or sorry, bound ankle pose. My goal is to have my shoulders down and away from my ears and lengthen my spine as much as possible while at the same time getting that full breath, right? That active inhale and that relaxed exhale. So a yang inhale and a yin exhale. Oh, so we got about 8 minutes in this posture. Again, don't push yourself. Oh. Hmm. Oh. Also, a light to remind us, let things come through, burps, belches, farts, hiccups. It's all okay. Oh. I'm gonna switch this up a bit. Not as comfortable as I would prefer it to be, but it's definitely doable. This is just an easy cross-leg posture. There's something about being firmly planted in a different way, not a kneeling way, that I enjoy. For the second posture, so my modification includes staying planted. It could be something different for you. So that's a signal for or into my second posture, start at third. So this one, because of studio space, you won't really get to see me because I don't have a studio space. So it's hard to get the whole setup. But what I like to do is remind us that as humans, we're uniquely positioned between the bodies of the earth and the sky. So while I stand in this mountain pose, in a Tadasana, Sanskrit name for mountain pose, I like to imagine myself stretching towards the sky and grounding out towards the earth's core. So in this posture, oh, whoa, that's different. In this posture, I go keep my toes and heels together. Oh, wow. I got this on a raised thing. That's the pedestal. It's working. Barely. Whew. All right. That was wonderful. And oh, there we go. I'm happy I was able to get that camera up higher, so I'm gonna have to remember this on the pedestal. All right, so, whew, felt wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So thank you so much for joining today. Namaste. It's awesome. One thing I'm grateful for is my Reiki cohort. We just attuned to Reiki 2 today. Oh, so awesome. Did that before coming into this. There's a little bit of a break, but yeah, just felt wonderful. So I'm grateful that she kept. I signed up for this before COVID. Bronwyn, thank you so much for keeping up with this and making sure that we were able to get our attunements. You know, we've all had to be flexible, time schedule change, but it does not change the fact that this is still moving forward, still doing great. So I'm excited, energized, obviously for Reiki practitioners, and yeah, it's a good thing. So thanks to everyone for meditating with me, with us, joining us in this virtual medicine lodge together. I appreciate it. You can definitely find me on Twitter as BP_shaman, or you can find me on YouTube as the Broken Path Shaman, or if you want to donate, find me on Venmo with Digital Cash or Bitcoin, but that's in my Twitter description if you want to do some Bitcoin. I guess I could update my YouTube also. That just makes sense. All right. In the future, I'll add my Bitcoin address, not to the screen, but to the description so people can copy that down if they want. But with all that said, the light in me honors the light in you. Go out there. Nice. That's the end of the 30 minutes. Go out there with health and wholeness and happiness. Namaste.